He's touched millions of children throughout multiple generations, inspiring creative play, unity, and love. Today, the love continues for the old and the new. Welcome to the Purple Rain Podcast, hosted by Best Barney Fan 2, Hedge on Stage, Terrific Tributes, and Malakai Finch. Disclaimer, this podcast has no affiliation with Mattel Incorporated. Produced by Moonlight Paradise Entertainment.
And our sponsors, Fruit Riot. You guys ever had these?
So good.
Frozen
Yes.
fruit? They're so good, but I eat too many of them, and then my mouth starts burning because now the sour, like acidic flavoring is just. Have you had the frozen pineapple ones?
No, just the regular ones.
Come
I think I
on,
still have some in my freezer.
you got it, dude. You got to go get you some. You gotta go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Purple Rain Podcast. I've been calling this Purple Rain Barney Podcast and some of the titles because when I Googled or went on YouTube the other day to find these episodes, I searched Purple Rain Podcast, and there's another podcast named Purple Rain, spelled the exact same way. Has nothing to do with Barney. I don't know what the topic is, but they've been around longer than us. And so
Probably business related.
it might be, who knows?
Yeah.
Or it's a Prince fan podcast.
It's me. I'm kidding.
Hosted by
David Joyner.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 5. If you haven't already seen, obviously, Malakai is not here with us today. We obviously have Hedge and Kaylin, as always, Terrific Tributes. But over here, we have a special guest, Orion Dagger. Most of you know him from the Barney fan community, building replica studio dolls and suits and things of that nature. So we're going to jump in and talk to him a little bit today. Ask him some questions. If you guys have questions that you want to ask him, we'll do that. So yeah, how are you guys? How are all of you doing? My co-hosts here.
Oh, you know,
it's all right, you know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I did want to start a segment.
Okay, great.
I love
Seeing
that.
what's inside Hedge's Barney bag today. I'm looking in the Barney bag. Okay, let's
This
see
is
what
like a
we
job
got.
for.
No, you gotta sing the whole thing.
I've been looking in my Barney bag. Oh, what we got? What is this? Is this a Sonic the Hedgehog trip action figure $10 from GameStop?
Can you take the
Wow,
mask off?
that's the no, you can't. But settle down.
Come
Settle
on,
down.
guys. Be nice.
Very amazing. I could probably flip this and sell it for 400. We'll see.
You know what?
We'll
I
see.
guess.
Yeah, in
I got
about
some-
30 years. What the frick?
You know what, Hedge? I got something just as good. I got a little Hello Kitty as Donatello from
Ooh.
McDonald's.
What? I don't like this.
That's
shit
kind of
green.
cool.
I have all of them. I have the little white variant
I like that
Raphael.
I
I'm
like
giving
that
this
one.
to my sister, and then I recently got the Michelangelo, and then little Leonardo.
I don't like that she's green. It looks like she has a sickness.
Who's the licensor?
I love it. I was like,
I'm pretty sure it's Hasbro. They're making like screen accurate Ninja Turtle action figures, like from the original 90s live action movies.
oh, that's not Hasbro. That's NECA.
NECA. It was either
It's
always-
NECA.
It was either NECA or like Hot Toys.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you took
NECA.
Captain
I
Planet.
literally I collect those actually.
Okay.
I have
Yeah, those
literally
are cool.
I wouldn't be able to even get to it, but I have an entire shelf on the other side of my desk that's just I have the entire collection.
Nice.
I have a problem.
Hey, don't we all?
Yeah, I know.
First
We all
admitting it.
have our problems.
Karan, why is your Barney
are.
thing in the background censored?
Well, I tried to censor everything around me, but it's just choosing what it wants to blur out and what not. And that's one of the things.
Because that's
Since
inappropriate,
we're
man.
doing
Can't be having that on set. Mm-mm.
Barney's okay, but since he's dressed as a rapper, that's where we have to censor it.
Yeah. Think of the
That's
children.
right. Since we're doing show and tell, ladies and gentlemen, I got my first
I have-
tattoo the other day.
What's it? Oh,
Anyway,
What were you showing your tattoo?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I like it.
I like how the
I'm gonna get
chat's
another-
covering it.
yeah, I was about to say I can't see anything.
Oh,
I think
sorry.
it's-
Yeah, try it again.
There you go.
What does it say,
No,
Kaylin?
no. Put your arm straight up.
Says
Don't put it out to
BJ.
the side like that. There you go.
What does it say, Kaylin?
You don't want
Ow.
Elon Musk.
It's the power of love in Japanese.
Ooh.
Yeah, roughly.
It says he's touched millions of children in Spanish.
He's touched millions in Spanish.
Oh, but who's companies?
Kids touch children.
I really like the placement. I'm getting another like on my right arm. I don't know what's gonna be yet, but
Oh, it was the same thing.
The power of love. This one says
In case
the
you wanted to
Like that one-
translate it.
This one says the power of love.
I'm like that one SpongeBob episode, "The Power Within."
The power within.
The
The power within.
The power within.
Yeah.
Lean back. Lean back. Someone should just cut that song together with all of Carrie's leans.
All of them.
Oh
Can
god,
we get a
no.
Carrie Bounce compilation, please? Carrie Bounce through the
That was
years on the Barney
amazing.
Wiki.
That would be great.
Just
Every
it's a
single live
screenshot of
show,
every single
every
episode.
However many he did in home and in videos.
It's gonna be one picture of the down and then one of the up for every single time he does it.
A
That
tutorial.
way you can really see it. So it's just a compilation. I'm just going.
You ever watching season 7 when he does that big jump when he got his 2 hands in the air?
Mm.
The suit almost leaves his body
Yeah.
because he's jumping so high, and like, it's like the torso is like trying to
Trying to catch up. It's like a
keep up with
recoil.
yeah. Like it
By the
almost hits
time
his
it meets
chin.
him, he's already coming back down.
Yeah.
So he just looks like a squished pillow.
There's a lot of funny frames you can get with the Barney costume if you pause at just the right time, like that where he jumps and like if you pause right at the apex of his jump, he literally is just like squashed like a marshmallow. There's that
Dude.
famous one from season 2, Who's Who in the Forest, where David Joyner's like, there's bears and like the Barney costume.
And
You
he's
can
like-
see his elbows through this like the thing. It's like, ugh.
Ooh, no, yeah, with like the legs raised up so high, you can see his actual ankles. Like you see like a white, white sock coming out the costume.
So they had to start giving him those long, like purple, like those. Have you guys seen the longer purple legs that they used to use that were attached
Oh,
to his feet?
Yeah, at a Radio City
Mhm.
Music Hall. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
almost his knee.
Never pause Barney's World. It was the most hilarious screenshots you will ever see in your life. Like whenever Barney's in like mid conversation, he's like, I'm like, oh god.
It's always bad.
I have not actually even sat down to a single episode yet. No, actually, that's one episode, just one.
You've not missed
Was it the
anything.
one that
It's-
leaked?
It's literally what you saw just 30 extra times.
I saw it
Doesn't
was
really
the
change much.
birthday episode, and I was all like,
Oh,
honestly, not bad. It wasn't terrible, but it was that
until they prematurely
runtime.
gave us a dino
Just,
dance.
yeah, and it's like they just sang like one line of it and then just roll the credits.
Right.
If you
Pop,
go off
pop,
for like
pop,
a
all over the
traditional,
place.
if you go by like a traditional Barney birthday episode, it is decent. Especially with the story of I don't know what to give Barney for his birthday. There's so many things to do.
Yeah,
Well, they know what he's gonna have. It's just he doesn't know what to put on that blanket or quilt.
yeah.
Whatever that was.
The building blocks are there. That runtime though destroys all the potential that each episode has. Like you have some good stories. Give him more time.
Which is why everybody likes
it's
that
literally
special
them
they
running
put out on
from.
Valentine's Day.
It's so short that it's literally just them running from one side of the park to the other, and it's over. Like it just constantly is just like, let's run over here. Now let's run over here. Let's run over here.
You said that he reminded me of the color dynamics set. Let's go into the school. We're in the school.
Look at the little guy. 5 Below bound.
Ours is out of jail.
One of the worst looking Barney plushes to have ever been released.
It's so cute in the most.
Which one?
ugliest-
This one? No.
Yes, especially his side profile.
No.
No, from the top view.
Just
No.
Beady eyes.
I'll show you.
It looks like a
Sad.
shark from this side. You just barely see his teeth on the bottom side.
One of the most tedious collabs in Barney history.
Oh, I wish I could have gotten one of those shirts from when they did that.
You can still find them. There, some people are reselling them for like way
$200
way
million.
more expensive than like their original retail
No,
price was.
no.
Because I really wanted that hoodie, and I was like, "Ooh, never mind."
I really
That's
wanted
the
that
worst
one.
one. Look at that thing.
No.
And the one next to it isn't
Yeah, it's
even
terrible.
too much better.
not bad.
Like, look at him. One doesn't have a neck and one has too much jaw. Like
the one on the right is killing me.
that's what Carrie looks like when he jumps.
He looks like Patrick.
Oh, you have that one. Gross.
I
Disgusting.
didn't get by choice. This was given to you.
I hate when they make his stomach like go all the way down to his groin. Oh god.
That's on the tag as a testimonial. His stomach goes all the way down to his groin.
All the way down to the groin.
I love that one because I was working at a place as like a cart pusher for a year, and it was such a humbling experience. Such an awful job. But like they had a crane game, and it was littered with all those Barney plushes when they came out. So I think I have a connection with them because I won all of them through that machine, and they're so ugly. But you know,
Wait, you
they
won them?
live in my
Why don't
heart.
you just take one?
No, well, that's really nice, Daniel.
Hey man, can I have one?
That's really nice, Daniel.
That's really nice. They really left that in the episode.
Anyway,
I love that.
that's what I was saying.
That's awesome, Daniel. Anyway. Daniel's just like,
He was super excited about sharing that with him.
your imaginary friend doesn't even care.
Oh, sure, Daniel. Yeah. Mhm.
That's really
Especially when you
nice.
look at the context
Yeah.
and realize that the kid who played that character was like a background extras kid in season 11. And now he finally gets to talk and no one cares about what he's talking about.
Not even the main character cares.
Says nothing.
Isn't he on like a popular Netflix series right now?
No, that's the Joshua
Or at least
kid.
he was.
No, that's the
Okay.
kid who played Josh. He was actually a really good kid on the show. He just came at the wrong time. All right, Orion, let's talk to you about the stuff
No.
that you do. For people who don't know, I mean, who's in the comments, I think everyone knows, but for people who don't, possibly share a little bit about like who you are, what you do, your role in the Barney community, if you will.
Hi, I'm Orion Dagger. You might know me as Orion Dagger. I build Barneys and Barney accessories.
That's good.
Perfect.
I've been doing it for about 8 years.
Bobby the dinosaur.
God dang it, Barney.
Head, do you understand these references at all?
You better.
Yes, very much so.
No. Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, no.
He doesn't.
No, absolutely not. Don't ever say that to me again.
Oh man,
Thank
that's
you.
great. All right.
Yeah. But yes, in my role, I build Barney and Barney replicas dolls, ranging from practically every season of Barney except for one. I haven't gotten to that yet. Just trying to spread the love and joy of your childhood. Just giving the people what they want.
Nice.
While
And
touching
so this
millions every day.
he's touched millions of children.
Whatever I said.
So the one that you clearly have right there in front of you, let's talk about that one. That's that replica so far. That's one of the best ones that you've built. I followed you since the very beginning, I think, or near beginning.
Yeah,
Where
pretty much.
even
Yeah.
Even the ones back then were good because we hadn't seen anything even remotely close as far as replicas go up to that point.
Yeah.
But every one that you've made since then has just consistently gotten better and more and more screen accurate than the last one. And it's always amazing to me when you're like, all right, I'm going to build a new one. I didn't really like, I feel like I could do something better with this. And I'm like, dude, it looks perfect to me. And then you turn around and there's just certain nuances that you make that just makes it better.
Yeah.
Talk to us about like, what does it take to create your own studio replica doll?
So when it comes to building little guys like this, it all starts. The process has changed over the years, but primarily it all just starts with trying to like. It's a lot of reference, lots and lots of reference, especially for this guy because these guys age like milk. So you have to kind of get all your reference from one particular era and try to break it down. So normally I would probably take like I might get try to think of a 3D object and try to mash it down to a 2D object. It came down to just finding the right materials, trying to dye all the fabric and whatnot. You have to learn how to basically make a toy because when it came to dolls like this is completely machine sewn. Like no hand stitching besides the spots. The spots are the only things that are stitched on by hand. The teeth, I had to learn how to sew these in by machine, and that's a lot more difficult than you would think. The eyes are made from scratch. This is a 24 millimeter craft eyes with a line of craft foam as the eyelash. Pupils always kind of have to eyeball them. There really is no right or wrong way to build these guys. They are always because of the nature of this doll, they're kind of hit or miss, and it really just takes a really artistic eye to just get them each and every one as close as possible to the original. So the skin's made, the head sculpted in 2 pieces. It's a skull. So from right about here down here in the nose, that's all one piece, with the jaw being a separate piece, which is just big enough to create a friction between the skull and the jaw. So that way you can use friction to move the mouth open and closed.
It's crazy.
Oh, he's gonna break it.
I wonder if that's
no, this is like the thing is pretty hard. It's made of insulation foam.
I was gonna say that thing looks perfect, especially when you turn it to the side. That's when you really see that silhouette. Yeah.
I love so everything, all the limbs are bendy. So
you have it posed. There you go. That's what we like to see.
There you go. Like that. And then like that. So you can get him
crazy.
Both to stand straight and to lean forward. So like here, I can even try to see if I can demonstrate here. So he normally sits on his tail a little bit, but then I can just simply bend his feet forward a little bit. And I had to figure out how to distribute his weight so that way he does stand on his own.
That's cool.
And then even the tail, you can straighten it out, you can curve it, whatever you need to do. And it just takes a little bit of work to just get him all posed up. Whatnot.
That's probably why it looks so sharp on any of those episodes.
The cable is inside all the way to the very tip because it's just so hard to get the stuffing in there, and you need a lot of tension to kind of help with the tail, to help you keep it straight and whatnot, because you're having to stretch it because all of this, like the inside of the skin is lined with white cotton fabric, except for the tail. The tail is only fleece, so this is the only part that stretches. So you need that tension. So the cable is in the tip of the tail to keep everything, keep it stiff and well shaped and whatnot.
Cool. Now, is that like the way that you're building them now versus how you used to? Have you had any like guidance or pointers on how to build them? Like,
yes,
how close to what they would have built for the show are your dolls becoming?
When I make the dolls, especially now, the goal with every single one is to make them as close to the original prop inside and out. So it is like it's never going to be 100% because I've never just gotten a 100% like guaranteed answer. But as far as I know, these guys are built inside and out 100% like they were on the show. So sculpted head, sculpted foam body, armature wire in the limbs, polyester stuffing, throughout in the stomach, in the hips, in the feet with like a little plate on the bottom to help it stay flat. Everything. I've hunted down as much of the materials as I can using craft foam for the teeth and just using all different kinds of paints, dyes, and all that just to get it as close as possible to the originals.
How do you get the information about how they were built? Because I remember like in your early days, like one of the replicas that you made for me, one of the early versions of I think the season 2 doll.
Yes.
Like the teeth was, I think you just glued it in at that point instead of sewing it in.
At that time, I remember your specifically once I saw it on your show. I saw one clip of it on YouTube, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm famous!" But yours specifically was so weird because for some reason I gave him these double layered teeth where I took 2 pieces of craft foam, glued them together, and then I glued everything in with contact cement. Which right here I have one. If my very first Barney doll replica.
That's not bad for like a first try though.
Yeah, this was my very first post on Instagram. So this was back when I first started. This is built more like the season 4 doll. It's built like a puppet. It's all polyfoam, just patterned and glued together. Which back then I just eyeballed it. I didn't have any patterns, whatnot. I just cut pieces out, try to make it work, and if it looked good enough, I mirrored it, put it on the other side. That's all it is. The feet are stuffed. I think the feet, I believe, is like 3 pieces of EVA foam, which is used for more like it's industrial floor matting, and that's what I use. Which is the same for the toes. I just carved them to try and make them to more of half spheres, and they're just covered in felt. The arms, this would at the time, these were the only things that are bendable, this is an old coat hanger that I had put in here. So it is just, he does pose, but it takes a little bit more to do it. The teeth are glued in. This particular one, this is actually brown foam spray painted white. Like if I zoom in, those teeth are cracking a lot. And then the eyes at the time are actually 2 halves of a bouncy ball that I got from Little Caesars.
Nice.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Literally, go get pizza. I played that little pinball machine, and that's how I would get the eyes. And so, yeah. So here's the bag, my little spots, more spread out. This pattern is really bad. There's no seam down the middles at all. Back then you couldn't really see the seams in the show. I kind of wasn't paying that much attention to the seam work, and he's heavy too. He's just stuffed. He's a lot bigger than actually no. Yeah, he's slightly bigger. But yeah. So this was my original, and I've held on to him just for the sake of, my own little personal nostalgia.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Like, can you show us the one behind you? The blue one.
Oh, yes.
I like to say.
Why are you blue?
I'm blue.
This is my aforementioned 1988 Barney replica.
Dude, if you wouldn't have told me that's a replica, I would have believed that.
I know.
Somehow
there was so many people
one.
when I first posted this on Facebook, who everyone thought this was legit. This looked like the real thing, and I was amazed with it. This is it's such a weird coincidence because this is the only one that I've been able to make look like this.
Mm-hmm.
All the others afterwards using the same pattern, they don't come out the same. This guy, just for some reason, is a one weird phenomenon. He's your only little slice of heaven. He's the one of a kind.
It's
Let
really
me ask you-
interesting because that one, we all know the 1988 doll literally
It's the
was
worst
one of a kind.
one in the series.
It's the only one ever made, and
Yeah.
Lord knows where it is now. I do want to ask
Pieces
this. What did you say?
in pieces.
Oh yeah,
Someone's plastic bottle.
your 1988 replica compared to, let's say, doing something like a season 3 replica, which do you think you had the most trouble with in terms of replicating the design?
Definitely this guy, because this is like, I think, attempt number 15 or 16. This is probably only like 7. There's not much that goes into this, really. The hardest part about making this guy was kind of trying to replicate the material that he's made out of. I believe Barney Builder did the same thing before me. That's where I got the idea. That he had the material this guy's made of doesn't exist anymore, so the material itself had to be replicated. So this is basically just regular, like, this is like, for me, this is like a high density cotton fabric with lined with about 5mm polyfoam. It's like a liner you find in quilts and whatnot. So it's just using spray adhesive, putting those together. Hope it sticks together. That was a nightmare, but it sticks together and it creates just enough of a padding to where this guy looks really solid when you stuff him. Because if you don't have that foam liner in there, very wrinkly. If you've seen like my previous attempts before this material, it was just the cotton, and they look very wrinkly because the cotton doesn't know what to do with itself.
So let me ask you, we all know Andrew, aka Barney Builder, was on the hunt for the original one. And he even made a documentary about it on his own YouTube channel. Walt's like talking to Jamie Ruth Connor, the art director for the first 3 videos.
Yes.
She mentioned that the mouth could open. Can you do that?
No, mine does not open. And I made that's purposeful. The thing is, okay, so there is a weird thing about this doll, is that I've looked over this the references for so long, and I could not make sense of it, because that open mouth only looks a certain way from a single angle, one shot. But throughout those first 3 episodes, you have multiple shots of this doll from the exact same angle, just that nice side view, and that open mouth would start back here and would move away. But the smile is up here. So I think maybe at one point, I don't think there was 2 dolls, but I think it might have been modified while they were filming. They probably didn't like how it looked with the mouth open, so I think they closed it and then glued over it with the felt smile. Because otherwise it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. And I've tried the open mouth. It does not look right. It just looks like it mainly just looks like this head, but like with one random thing just hanging on his chin.
What always fascinated me about that doll in particular is because between that one and the one from like season 7 through like the end, I'd say it looks fairly accurate to the actual like suit itself. Yeah. Well, with some other changes, like obviously he doesn't have the big red smile, but he has a tongue, and like he doesn't have the green soles or anything like that, but it looks fairly accurate.
Yeah. I just, on my little side tangent right now, I hate the season 7 doll. I hate it. From a structural standpoint, the doll was built to look good from only one angle. It doesn't look good at any other angle. Side view, 3/4 view. It's an ugly doll. Yeah. I'm sorry for anyone who like.
I always presumed that they built the remaining suits to look identical from the doll. Like usually it's like backwards. Like, okay, we'll build the suit and then we'll build like a corresponding doll. Whereas they clearly built the doll first and then went, all right, how do we get this to kind of look like that?
Yeah, because you could tell that once they made the mouth really wide, and so then Barney's teeth got really wide, and I never liked it. Like even when recently you guys were talking about it, the that studio tour, the little girl who went to the studio and whatnot. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you like him. You could tell they purposely put the doll in a position where once the camera made over to him, he'd still be looking directly at the camera at all times. Because they knew it only looked good from one angle.
Going back to what you were saying about the 1988 doll real quick about the mouth. I'm glad you mentioned what you mentioned, because when we heard the interview with Jamie Connor, she said, nope, the mouth was open and like that was it. That was meant to be like the concrete answer. But it always bothered me because especially if you look at A Day at the Beach, there are, like you said, there are shots where I know there's one where Sandy Duncan sits down and Barney's next to her and she picks him up and puts him on the floor. If you look at Barney when she picks him up, his head is like up here and his mouth, it does look like it's like open. Like it's not like a
it was spread open, yeah.
It was literally, but what's weird is she picks him up and then the shot where she puts him down, it's a solid smile. It's like what happened? It's so, and also Three Wishes. If you look at Three Wishes, there's a shot where Barney's just in the background while Michael's talking. He's like laying on the ground, but it is like an open mouth kind of thing. And it's like, what clearly something's not the same here.
And then you go to Backyard Show, you see him from this angle, and the mouth is on the front and it ends here. But that mouth, whenever you see that open mouth, it's back here. And if you lean him down, the red gap isn't big enough. This is still a very thin strip, but when Sandy Duncan, picked him up, you saw that it clearly was open, but this doesn't match anymore. So and the fact that everything with Sandy Duncan had to be filmed in like a week, like clearly there must have been some changes made during filming. There had to have been.
Yeah, I don't believe that one bit, only because during that time there was a writer's strike, so she couldn't really like work on any set other than that one because they use like non-union writers, if I remember correctly.
Why don't you believe it? They filmed in a week.
Yeah,
they definitely did.
More believable if like she had something to do the next week, but it had to have been like, I want to say 2, because there's no way you're filming 3 videos back to back to back unless you're filming her stuff first, then doing the rest after she's gone.
Yeah,
and that I could see that. I believe what the story has always been is they only had her for a week. So you shoot all of the stuff that requires the mom to be there, and then all the blue screen stuff can be filmed however long you need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It bothers me a lot because there's a photo. I think it's on Bob West. One of his accounts has this photo from behind the scenes of the Backyard Gang as his banner. And it's like a cast photo of all the kids and the crew and everything from like the first 3 tapes. If you look at Michael, he's holding Barney and like the Barney plush and the mouth is open. That's probably like the clearest photo we have of that, where it literally is like an open pink, whatever mouth. And it just looks strange compared to like what we see in the tapes, especially like Three Wishes.
I wonder if it was sort of posable in a way, like how Orion was able to spread open that the season 2 Barney's mouth a little bit or close it. I wonder if how she built it gave enough space for that to happen, especially if like it's bent a certain way or things like that requires the mouth to like kind of open up more. You know what I mean? Like how is like my Barney, I don't have any here, but like
sitting in an empty room.
Well, I got stuff off to the sides, but I don't have a Barney doll here. But like the Barney toys, they're plush, but if you pull their mouths open far enough, you can get it to stay open. And then if you squeeze it closed, it's more closed. And I wonder if that was part of the purpose. But then also you got to think, when you're in a small studio like that, the way lighting and everything is and shadows are thrown, it could also alternate how the features look when it ends up on camera, especially when it's never was a straight on shot of that doll. I don't think, wasn't it always
they've never done a straight on shot. It's always been like
always
a 3/4 view. Because if you did a dead on shot, his eyes are on his side of his head. It's not
right.
Yeah, he looked like a fish.
It's never been.
Yeah, he was like a fish, because this is what.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look good. It's meant to look like this or like this, but not this.
Yeah.
Also, he just looks so strange compared to the costume. You think when they built him and like showed him to Cheryl Lee, she was like,
I feel like because, like, Orion, you're mentioning like, oh, I wonder if she did this or that. Because they had to build it in a rush, I don't think they were thinking all that at all. I think they were just more or less like, let's make this as accurate as possible to the costume.
Well, and that's why
that's
why I think it would be believable that they just threw it together and she left the mouth open. But with stuffing or anything, if you pull it or bend it a certain way, you can get a form to the form to change. So I don't think he did it on purpose to make it that way. But I feel like that's the only logical explanation for why some photos or shots you clearly see the mouth very much open. In other shots, it seems like it's not. And I wonder, if they just maybe when they did those shots of like him sitting down on the ground and those kind of things, they just like squeeze the face down so that his mouth wasn't just like a gap, or you know what I mean? And did they even notice that his mouth was wide open in the chair? In the background of everything else. You know what I mean? It seems like one of those things that they forgot he was there. They
did, because Andrew showed another photo of Sandy getting direction from I think Larry was directing one of them. And in the corner you can see it like just literally just like Hedge was saying earlier, just laying there on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was so. Yeah.
I would love if somebody got a license and just like replicated them and sold them efficiently, but Mattel. I don't think Mattel's out to make money right now. Orion Dagger made gifted me a Barney. Hold on, I'm gonna do it like the season 2 episode where he popped up. I'll show you. Hold on.
Okay, super.
We can see you.
Oh, there he is.
Drops him.
Barney, what do you... I don't remember what he said in the episode. And I love him so. He's so wonderful.
Dude, I remember
Barney,
building a giant...
Hello, brother.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you?
That's really
Come on, put your voice on, man.
How did you do that?
How did you do that?
That's
I just used my imagination.
Oh, you should. Someone should hire you for a job.
Hedge's Barney voice is just literally every kid on the show trying to pretend to be Barney. Oh, this is super duper.
Hello, Tina.
His voice is never that deep, which is hilarious.
Hey, Tina Turner.
I remember I built a giant cardboard Jack in the Box, and yeah, that's accurate.
Man, I feel left out.
It's okay.
Now I gotta build another one.
Karan. You'll have your own.
Dude, his feet is always like, oh god.
This is actually my favorite one to handle. I love this one so much. He is
smaller than what they originally they would continue to build.
This one actually, oh my god, what is?
Ew.
Hey, Barney!
Look at his head.
Squish.
See, look, and then you could just squish it down, and it alternates on her lip a little bit.
He looks sad. What is he upset about?
Yeah.
Grab his head and twist it.
What bothering you?
The old head twist.
Oh, head twist.
Orion, I love just the shot of Barney just staring
Barney
out
looks surprised.
directly down the barrel
What
of the camera.
is that? Just looks like this.
Sharon, when you showed us that photo the first time, you said, "Why is he screaming in his face?" that really took me out.
Ah! I'm so sick of that image.
This one looks better than the stupid thing that they used for the cover of that "I Love You" song that we didn't talk about.
It never will.
I hate that picture so much, dude. Like, it bothers me so much. All right, well,
This one's
I
so
can't believe the
soft.
heart hands
I love-
emoji stole that from Barney.
sick of it.
They could have.
There's
Yet
some-
silence is killing me.
Hey,
Took me
hey.
years to.
Great, man. So yeah, thanks for sharing those, Orion. Before we move on and do some of our other stuff, let's talk a little bit about the suit that you built. I think you built 2 of them, right?
And you're
currently working on a.
I'm building a third one, and I've designed 2.
And that's the one that you said you were you're going to send to me, right?
Like,
No,
what?
I'm just kidding. But talk about those though, because like I mean, building a replica studio doll is one thing. Building an entire mascot suit is another thing. And I don't think you same with the dolls. You didn't have any previous practice or know-how of how to do this, right? You just kind of did it.
So before this, I built the first one. I started building it back in 2018. I had just started college at the time. And before that, so I had already been building the dolls for about 2 years at the time. And I told myself, at the time, when the dolls were blowing up, before they even looked like this, people were all like, "Are you ever gonna build a costume one day? Are you gonna build a costume one day?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to," especially because I had nothing to work with. I had no information about how this thing was built. I didn't know how big it was. I didn't know anything about the measurements or whatnot. And I was like, I needed something. Give me one thing to work off of, to measurements, just give me something. And Lord and behold, on one crispy fall night, of 2018, I was scrolling through Instagram and I found someone selling an original fiberglass skull of Barney the dinosaur. You're selling 2 of them. And I was like, and I decided to hit him up. I was like, "Hey, are you selling this?" And I was like, "Sure I am." And it's like, "Well, how much you want for it?"
Hold on 1 second. Dude, is that Deja over there?
Huh?
Why is your dog, why is it moving?
Stop.
Oh, I can't. I'm too excited.
It's alive.
It just kind of fell into the shot, and I was like, what the? And then it started moving. I was like,
I was waiting for somebody to notice.
what is happening?
Nothing's
I just want to be seen.
I just want to be Dean.
You are seen.
I just want to be seen. I just want to see all my special friends.
That is so good, man. Stop.
Oh, thank you.
Practice hedge. Now, before you were interrupted, Orion, sorry.
Oh, it's so fine. I get interrupted all the time.
Go ahead. Well, did you remember your train of thought? You found the 2 skulls.
I found the 2 fiberglass skulls. I went ahead and paid them, and they only wanted $65 for the head. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take one. And at the time, I had just started a job, wasn't making a lot of money. Yeah, it is pretty cheap.
I'm not going there with you.
Yeah, nope. Skip PG. Yeah. So luckily they didn't live in San Antonio, but they were traveling to San Antonio. So they went ahead and they brought it with them to their relative's house. I went to go pick it up, and I almost thought about buying the second one, but by the time by the time I got there to pick it up, they were like, "Oh, sorry, like the other one already sold." And I was like, "Ah, damn."
Who
And
was
so
it?
I wish I knew, otherwise I'd be at their house right now.
It's
I was about to say,
Andrew.
literally,
And
who
Ryan
else
to
could
it.
it have been?
It's Andrew.
I know. I'm
It
like, I'm
probably
so
was.
I don't think
surprised.
it is. I've never seen it. I've seen his entire collection, but
I'm so surprised. I've never seen
strange
anyone
some random
else with
person
that
just
head.
has it.
Yeah, like no, is nowhere else on social media, and I've never seen it. So once I had that, that was like that's a sign from above that told me you got to build a Barney costume.
Yeah.
And so now all of a sudden I had a set of measurements to go off of that allowed me to figure out the proportions and whatnot, and and start building. And throughout my process of building the first one, I was just getting into 3D modeling, which I went ahead and I sculpted the first costume in a 3D modeling software called ZBrush, which is great for like organic modeling and whatnot. So I just took pictures of the head, and I went ahead and I sculpted the body like as if I was modeling a digital piece of clay. So when I did that one, I knew nothing. I didn't know a lot about 3D modeling and whatnot. So I quickly found out how inferior this design was going to end up being. But I went ahead and I broke it down to pieces, and it took about 36 pieces to make the bodysuit for Barney,
Sheesh.
which is a lot. And I went ahead and I built that. It took me 3 years to put that one together, just because at the time didn't have a lot of money. Was doing a lot of research at the time, and I was bouncing school and a job and whatnot. So it took me about 3 years to build the first one. And when I built that one, as I was building it, a lot of my research came from one of the old crew members who worked on those costumes, and even confirmed to me that that was indeed his sculpt that I had. Which he was really surprised I even had one to begin with, because as we all know, the costumes were typically destroyed, when they were no longer in use. So he was really surprised I even had it. So I took that. He gave me pointers on how to put it together and whatnot, what kind of materials to use. Gave me like the basic, gave me like a really basic rundown of how that all worked. And yeah, after 3 years, finally put them together, and I had my very first suit, very first Barney mascot. And then I went ahead and I built one, and somehow a few years later ended up getting commissioned to build a second one. And that's when I completely overhauled my design. Now I was sculpting in Maya, which is technically an animation software, but it can use it for 3D modeling as well. And I completely simplified Maya. Yeah, Maya.
That's like the, if I'm not mistaken, like the industry standard now.
It is
I know
the
South Park uses it.
Yeah, it's the industry standard for 3D animation.
Okay.
So yeah, but people can use it for modeling, mainly hard surface modeling, but you can use it for organic modeling if you really wanted to. And so I went ahead, completely simplified the body design to where I used very few polygons, which polygons is basically the two-dimensional shapes that build the three-dimensional shapes on any computer-made model. Completely simplified it a little too much. So it was a lot easier to put it together, a much more solid costume, which, so it really slimmed down and made it much more solid. It looked absolutely beautiful. The only problem was I used a foam head this time rather than the fiberglass head. So, I mean, if you guys have seen it, kind of looked like him, but a little off because it's foam. I made the pattern off that fiberglass head, but without the infrastructure to make it solid. It just didn't, it made it like really wide. But this was the first costume that had a bite bar in it, a proper one. Because the first costume didn't have a bite bar because I was too afraid of breaking my teeth in it. Instead, it was a piece of foam, a piece of high density foam that I would just bite in, and I would just replace it every couple months because eventually I do bite through it. But that's how I moved the jaw, was that instead of using a bite bar, it was just a little rectangle of foam. Now we're on the third costume, using the fiberglass head again, updated the body pattern again, And now it's like new fleece. I had it dyed for me this time rather than dyeing it myself because I'm just not set up right this time to do it again like I did the first time. But the colors came out really beautiful, and I was so mad about that one because the fabric got messed up because I wanted two different purples because I wanted to experiment a little bit because I wanted stuff from my dolls and then stuff for the costume. And I said, okay, have a little one that's a little bit more pink, one that's a little bit more red. Instead, they sent me pink and red fabric. And I was like, oh, I spent so much money. So I wouldn't have to do this. So now I spent double the money to now do twice the work.
Jeez.
And I was so mad about that. I had it publicly made known. I was like, I'm so mad at these people. I will shake my fist at you really mad because I'm just such a nice person. I won't curse you out. And so now on the first one, and he's sitting in the living room right now because we're moving stuff in the garage right now, trying to clear it up finally. And he's finally getting his skin. He's getting there. He's almost there. And now major upgrades with this one. So a brand new bite bar, new design. It's actually made with door hinges. Not door hinges. The chain locks that you would use. And I use that as the sliding mechanism on the side that the bar is attached to. And then now this Barney will have an eye mechanism as well.
Oh, cool.
Which I have it with me. So I have it. So it's just a plastic frame. I have cardboard. This is how to screw it into the head, but it is plastic. It's actually got this little rock from outside. I didn't have a weight, but it is.
You're muted, Kaylin.
Oops. Did you use soup ladles?
No, I did not. I don't know how to do metal work and whatnot. That's a whole different thing. I need a specific joints and whatnot.
Welding thing.
Yeah, that's welding. I haven't learned that yet, but I will. But yeah, this is literally a rock that I found outside that I duct taped to the back of this. So now when you jump, when Barney jumps, it should. Now it has the blink. So, and then there is
That's crazy.
So this does move. I took this out because I realized I made a very fatal flaw in building this. Is that it's all too small because I put the foam around his eye socket, and what I did not realize is that by doing that, I made his eye socket smaller than what it actually was. So this is scaled to those smaller eye sockets. I put the fleece on his face, it pulled the foam back, and now it's the original size, and now there's a big old gap between his eye and his eye socket. So this is being scrapped and will be recycled into a new frame that will be the correct size, and I will install that, and he will be happy and blink and stuff.
Nice.
And so yeah, every costume has had has had upgrades. Every time I do this kind of stuff, always looking for improvement. I love to improve. So like things like the feet. The first feet was built out of EVA foam with an old tennis shoe put inside, running shoe, where I originally built the individual toes, and I put them on, and then I put the fabric around the foot, and then put the fabric on the toes as separate pieces, stitch it on. The second costume, I streamlined the toes so that way they looked a lot cleaner because they were like the first ones were really chunky. I put the fabric on those individual toes and then sewed those onto the foot. This time, I decided to learn the actual technique that they used for the actual show costumes. And so now, and I haven't posted about this yet, I wanted to show this here on camera, but now I have a brand new foot that I'm working on right now, which actually has the fabric stretched over the toes.
Yeah.
And it'll be sewn around. So it's already been glued down and it's been tucked in. So now he has his individual toes, but this is only one piece of fabric.
Wow. That looks really good. I love the shine.
I even put the nice shiny toes on there. I loved the shine of the 1994, 1995 costume toes.
Yeah,
so I just knew. Yeah, the golden
literally.
Year. And so I had to do that. So this is a nice like little golden silk foot
nice.
And yeah, I think But yeah, and then these are actually the shoes from the first costume. I'm reusing a lot of parts because it's not broken. Why fix it?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I am very pleased to try to get this done. I have the other foot on the living room, but I just wanted to show this on here because I figured it'd be interesting.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it does kind of look like the season 13 foot. I think he means by just the shape of the bottom of the foot. Because remember in the Lyric era and Lions era, the feet kind of curved under the toe.
But they were cut off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But yeah, no, I absolutely loved it. So I mean, every chance I get, I love to improve and whatnot. So if it makes it better and whatnot, then yeah, I like going back and redoing it.
Awesome.
Wait,
Ron, it sounded like you were starting a power saw.
It sounded like somebody had a root canal going on.
I have a Roomba, and it's scheduled to like clean at 8. I forgot. I remember like an hour ago that I needed to stop it, and I forgot until it just started up on its own.
Cleaning activated.
Yeah, dude, I have a corgi, and so like he sheds everywhere. Like and I hate having to sweep and vacuum all day, so I just have that run like 4 times a day, and it keeps it under control. But no, man, that's.
And then one more thing, this is a little tidbit about how the costumes work a little bit, is that I do know how some of these costumes build. I do have behind the scenes pictures of how these suits are made. And it's something I had to incorporate into this costume because like this third costume is built very solid. And so as it is right now, his legs do not move at all because of how stiff they are. It's the same foam I've been using, but now it's one piece like it should be. It's made from one piece, so it's really stiff. So how those legs get flexible is by cutting out this diamond shaped pattern around the entire leg, and that will give it back its flexibility and whatnot to allow him to kick forward and back, outward, so really get that full range of movement.
That must be why, especially in the Joyner era suits, you could always see like right at the knee where it is almost look like it bends in the fabric. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always wondered why, with Carrie, I don't know how they did it with the suits that Carrie, especially by the season 13 suit, because it didn't have those kind of bends in it as easily as suits previous had. So I don't know how they changed how they were building it then, but I wonder if that's why.
That's how they built it. That some of the pictures did come from the hit era costumes, but they did use a stiffer foam. It's a stiff black foam. It's not poly foam like the older suits are. So I think it's a much stiffer foam. So it's almost like thick craft foam. I think they made it out of.
Oh,
but so I think it keeps its shape a lot longer. But I think it came at the cost of his flexibility and how that suit interacted with itself.
I wonder, because I feel like that adds a layer to. Am I muted? I hope I'm not.
No,
you're.
I feel like that adds a layer to like the Backyard Gang, because that was just spray painted foam. There wasn't anything over top of that. And we know how stiff David Voss was, and at least that first costume, we didn't really see him jump or anything outside of like when he was jumping rope. So,
But that's why he's so stiff, is because when that leg is made out of a single piece of foam, like the leg and the hip, it's one piece, so it's very solid. There's no give to it since you have nothing to cover up with. So I quickly realized that now while building this costume, that's why. It's because it's stiff because you have nothing to give flexibility.
So we owe Voss an apology.
Yeah,
because
he was never bad.
A dancer, so it's like I was always confused on why he was so stiff in a suit when he very much is an active, fluid moving kind of person. But I mean, when you stick anyone inside a box of styrofoam, you can't expect too much out of it.
Right.
Yeah, I seriously, I ended up ripping the suit already, just putting it on because I hadn't put the flexibility in those legs yet. Just trying to bend down so I could do the zippers, because if you're doing it by yourself, I have to like squat down. You have to squat down and try to reach for the zippers through the costumes. You're reaching through his legs.
Yeah. Dude, people don't know how difficult that is doing it by yourself.
Yeah, I purposely designed my suits to make it to where I can at least reach through and do the zippers myself. So the zippers typically would meet like directly in the middle, but I leave a small gap just big enough for my hand to go through, so I can reach the zippers.
And dude, that's like I always hated getting in my suit, like out in public anywhere. I always try to make sure no one could see me because it's such a weird. Like once you get it zipped up so far, all you see are literally fingers trying to finish the Velcro and everything. Like it's so weird.
Yeah, So I was.
Anthony asked this. Anthony just came in, so he didn't hear you talking about the bite bars before.
It's okay. I can answer. Yes. So to answer Anthony's question, yes, my costumes do have a bite bar. Not built exactly how they did back then. Mine's built with cheaper parts, but it is for the sake of reusability, to where if something breaks, it can be easily repaired, easily replaced, especially if like more than one person was to use it, because I think it's very unsanitary for that sponge to be bitten on by multiple people. So I do make it to where the bar comes out, so you can switch it out for someone's personal bite bar.
Are you picturing just biting into it and then the excess of saliva from the first person?
Yeah, no, it's absolutely gross. I will replace it even after I've used it, because that saliva stays on there. Like I will replace it like every 2 weeks. Like even if I haven't used it, I'm all like,
it's like last Monday.
Yeah, I haven't switched out.
Barney
wasn't there an instance? Wasn't there an instance where David Joyner had done like a long performance and then he got out and basically was like, "Oh,
Yes.
Carrie, get in."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So
in the early days.
You have to
dude, the dedication on wanting that job. Man.
I will.
We owe Carrie just a little bit more respect just because of that.
I would say the worst parts of this costume in general is the bite bar and the arms. That's where all the sweat collects.
All the sweat sits, yeah.
Because at least with the the feet are pretty bad too, because the shoes are glued in. If you do the early costumes, they're glued in, so you have to put on someone else's shoes, and if they're big old foot sweater, yeah, you're gonna have a cold foot when you put them in. Like what a hot mess! Just
oh man, what a time!
Bite bar is disgusting. You think they ever flavored them?
Yeah,
add a little bit.
I mean, I think I'd prefer a flavored one.
Just
green apple.
It's all what?
Just toothpaste.
You think you're brushing your teeth while you're doing the thing?
Yeah.
Peaches and cream.
It's so stupid.
God.
All right. Well, this is great. Thank you, Orion, for sharing about your process on building and those kind of things. People, if you don't follow him already, Orion Dagger on Instagram, Facebook, I think as well, right?
Yeah, Facebook as well. All same name.
Yeah, so you can catch up, or not catch up, but you can stay up to date with that suit that he's building and any other new things.
Ketchup flavored bite bar. Ew.
What?
PB&J?
Ew, no. Because then the foam tastes like bread, and it's like
man.
That's so
good. There's nothing but relish in there.
Carrie get in. Carrie gets in.
All right.
Peanut butter.
All right, let's move on. So before we do the, we're going to do commentary today for Good Day, Good Night. I didn't know I had this VHS just sitting over here in a box.
Oh my
Good
god!
Day, Good Night.
I swear,
good night.
That episode has seemed like that episode specifically. You were asking me earlier. It was like, "Are you okay with watching this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, this is probably actually the one episode I probably only saw once when I was 4, and then I never saw it again. I bought like, it came like a fever dream, because now I was like, I bought the tape from Half Price Bookstore, and when I opened it, not even the right video, it was a completely different video. And I was like, is the video real?
It's like 3
Gotta be quicker than that.
And yeah, so I haven't seen this episode since I was 4, so I'm like,
can you imagine being a child and getting going to the library and getting like, it's like making new friends, and then you pull the tape out and it's the backyard show.
It's the wrong ones. Yeah.
No, it wasn't even a Barney tape.
It wasn't even a Barney tape. It's something completely. What's worse about that is I can't remember who it was, but there was a moment in time during the 90s where there was another kid show putting out VHS tapes, but they were also white. And so like I would find white tapes at Goodwill sometimes and rush over there, and it'd be like whatever other show it was, and just being upset that it wasn't a Barney tape. Before we jump into watching Good Day, Good Night, though, and doing the commentary with that, there's only one news thing that I think is kind of worth talking about. Not really, but I guess it's two things if Kaylin's the one doing the news. Number one, today, for some reason, Mattel released what they call a lullaby version of the I Love You, I Love Me Too song that premiered, I think, in April this year. So it's been a while.
January.
Part of their, was it January?
Mm-hmm.
It was January, yeah. Yeah.
It was March last year.
So it was uploaded as part of the volume 4. I hate that they're doing all these stupid volumes of like 4 songs, 5 songs. It's like, just release an album.
What are you saying?
Volume.
Volume.
It's
Skaloon.
pronounced volume.
The Skaloon volumes.
But I hate that they're doing all of those. It's like, just release one full album instead. But anyway,
Horrible.
I find it more annoying just because this is only the first season and we have so many volumes of songs.
Yeah, it's like
Barney's World Volume 20.
Yeah.
If we have 20, I'm gonna be very upset. If
We'll never get that far.
Season.
We'll never get. They don't even know how to utilize their entire song bank of music. They just keep recycling the same 10 songs. So it's like you can't get too far along with it.
Well, when your show is more dialogue than music, I guess they're just more or less like, we don't need all this singing because there's only like one song per episode.
Yeah, which is another reason why they're failing at what they're doing, because you literally revived a musical series.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and that's the thing that bothers me with this song specifically. I like this version better than the one that they use in the series. But remember, we were kind of giving input on why we thought they would change the lyrics, which is to like, oh well, you don't have to pay royalties to Lee Bernstein and all of that stuff, right? Because you could have changed the lyrics and kept the same exact melody, changed it still to I Love You, I Love Me Too, and kept everything else. But they didn't. They did a complete overhaul. But when you go and you do a lullaby version that's adopting literally the exact melody of the original song and just changing the lyrics, you still have to pay Lee Bernstein royalties because it's still her melody, whether you're using the actual lyrics or not. So it's like, why not just do the song?
See, that's what I originally thought, because Kim Herden, the voice director for the show, she's the one that revealed that they changed the song. Mm-hmm. And when I first heard that, I was like, oh, so they changed the lyrics. Mm-hmm. Like, they didn't change the melody, the instrumentation, nothing like that. And then when the Grape Jelly episode was leaked and we hear the new version, it's kind of like, wait, what? So
but this is before, I don't mean to cut you off, but before you go too far in there, what annoyed me with that was just earlier that year when they did the Valentine's video, they literally used a lullaby version instrumental. So everyone thought, oh, that's the new I Love You arrangement. And then
you can hear
it.
The bells going, I love you.
Yeah.
I love me too. I was like,
oh,
okay.
Literally that instrumental.
It's the same song, but
so
like
that tells you had that instrumental either before or at the same time you had. So it's like, anyway, continue with what you're trying to
Maybe it was like we need to put this video out, but we don't want to use like any of the old I Love You instrumentations. Can you make this for us? But also we're changing the song. Like one of those things. I don't know, because that's why I like the song. I just don't like that they did that. Mm-hmm. Because you're obviously showing like what you could have done. And
yeah. What a wild time.
I remember that. That was crazy.
that was wild.
That was heavy.
Yeah, it's just, I do believe they're gonna play it in like the season finale. Because why would they put it in one of their like volumes of
that's exactly what I was thinking too. I just don't want them to, and I don't want them to because it bothers me that you have it and you could have just used it. And so if you're just going to throw it out there at like how they just randomly did the music video on a random day in January, it's just like, dude, what are we doing? Like, why? What? Like,
I feel like because that was also they released that around the same time as the special, so they maybe want to get like try to get more like marketing for that. But
I guess so. Yeah,
that song isn't in the special, so
yeah.
what was the point of actually doing that?
And I think that I think they actually would have gotten more like a better reception from parents who grew up with the show, like trying to show it to their kids, if they use that version, because it stayed more true to what the melody. Granted, you changed all the lyrics, but it still stayed true to that original song. You know, it's not something that you already uprooted the entire look and feel of what this character was, as far as like how the show was presented. That if you would have at least put that, like we were saying, if you just used Bob, like it would, I think it would have gone over a little differently than what it has.
I love me too. Yeah.
We have so many things we can do, like laughing and playing.
And learning
I don't know if we ever.
I hate that somebody to re-record the song too. It's so stupid. Like you already had it recorded.
I don't know if we ever revealed this, but the voice actors on the show don't reprise like their roles for like songs and stuff like that, other than the kids. So I forgot who it was, but somebody like revealed himself as Billy and was like, "Yeah, I do songs, merch if they ever do it for him specifically." I don't know why they chose to devolve themselves from the actors because they're not expensive. I would assume not. Yeah, this is really weird to me.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's that's available now on streaming. If you haven't been following Terrific Tributes on Instagram or Bolton's page, the Barney Universe, there is new episodes coming out in September, followed by the final 12 episodes coming out in November for this first season. There's no word on if there's a new season coming or not, but at least by the end of November, we will have all 52 episodes of what's supposed to be this first season. And there's we feel like there might be another season because there's some certain nuances, like them doing compilations on YouTube calling it the best of season 1, which is weird to do if you aren't expecting or working towards another season.
That's always the giveaway.
Yeah, so I don't want to say that it will be, but there's certain things that look like it might be.
To me, there's like they have to be planning one, because as much as I personally do like the new show, it is a giant commercial, like an 11-minute commercial. But I don't know. We'll see. I feel like they probably won't announce it. They'll probably get like one of these, like how they did for this recent thing that we learned that they're putting out new episodes. They'll probably like get one of these publishers to talk about it. But they'll probably like never announce it because we rarely see any like commercials for the show anyway. So who knows?
Yeah.
I really like this comment right here, that about the whole how he doesn't come from a doll anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I always agreed with that but I think for completely different reasons. Not because a lot of people don't like it because of the nostalgia part of sign. But I don't like it because it doesn't make sense to me when he doesn't come. Like the thing about him coming to life from a doll is the fact that his design is anchored towards a toy. So when you make him an actual imaginary friend who comes directly from your imagination, he doesn't come from something. How does he stay consistent across all the kids? How does he look? Because everyone knows what Barney looks like because the toy always stays the same. It keeps him anchored to a design. When I think of an imaginary friend, especially for a kid, they're usually coming up with like the wackiest, silliest designs based on the things that they like, what they find funny or cute and whatnot. But Barney stays Barney, even though he's not anchored to anything. And felt that doesn't make sense when he doesn't come to life from a doll. He comes to life from a tree.
Yeah. Well, and it's not even the tree. I think they just conjure him up because he's in some of the episodes, he's appeared in different parts of the park away from the tree. So I don't even know if the tree. I do like when they did the special, the ball that shoots from the tree, and like I like that entrance much better than just him popping out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, there's just certain things that they change that just doesn't make any sense.
I do too. I kind of like. I really wish like before Barney came out. I think it was right during that live stream of the leak episode where I was like, I feel like what would have been a better idea, and it was because of those benches and that table. I almost thought that little circular table on the ground, I thought it was gonna be like some kind of like magical portal to the world of imagination, and he would come from that because it's
That would've
purple
been
and
cool.
gray. And I was. And it was like it's shaped like a dino foot from above. So I was like, I felt like that would have been cool if it was more like a little portal that he comes out of. He comes out of his world of imagination.
Yeah, that would be.
Wait,
It would be cool. It's a bench. They use it as a bench. So like the heel part is seats, and so are like the toe balls are considered seats sometimes, but they also draw at them where they stand on. Like it's just
so
it's a weird thing.
it looks like his foot, but like the three little toes that are seats for the kids, while the giant one is for him.
Okay.
We learned about the tree thing way before the episode was leaked, and I presumed that they like instead of a doll, they just turned him into a tree. Like,
yeah, no, that was what I mean. My jaw
like,
dropped. It came like a fruit.
God, no.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. But like I said, I personally don't like how lazy it can be sometimes. I also don't like how BJ and Baby Bob are just put off to the side. And like whenever he needs them to be like in the story, like he'll just bring them in.
I would have very much. I hate everything that they've changed with it, but honestly, looking back now with what we have, I would much have rather them just reboot it without them, or just reboot it with Baby Bop, because they've given Baby Bop, even with merchandise, they give Barney and Baby Bop more love than BJ, and clearly Riff doesn't exist. So it's like it would have sucked to see Barney come back and only have Baby Bop or not have them at all. But it's like that's clearly their two, like their bread and butter that they hone in on with everything. Even like their little stupid social media video they try to make when they take clips. Oftentimes, if it's not Barney, it's Baby Bop. You know what I'm saying? It's very rarely BJ that they use.
And we do know from that channel that keeps leaking everything. There is a BJ centric episode.
Yeah.
And there is another episode where he talks more than her.
Mm-hmm.
So
but
they
it's
are
also
trying
like,
to last minute they're trying to pull like focus
episodes
on
out
him.
of 52. You know what I mean? Like, and they're 11 minutes, so they're insignificant. You know, I mean, he had a pretty big role, or kind of big role, with that nature episode. It was just him and the kids and Barney. That one, like, I don't remember what it was about. That where the growing song I think was in it.
No, it was.
They kind of appeared from behind Barney. Yeah, the nature talk.
Yeah.
Nature chat.
Barney pulls him out of the bag.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let's do good day, good night, if we shall.
Did you not want to talk about
what?
Did you not want to talk about that ESPN thing?
Oh, I forgot about it. Go ahead. I forgot all about it.
We don't have to do it if you don't want to.
I don't know. I mean, go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. This John guy has asked this twice. Orion, have you made any recent dolls? So that doll, I think right in front of you, Orion, that's the most recent one, right?
No. There's no, actually Hedges came after this one.
Oh,
Hedges
okay.
I've made 3 now since then.
Nice,
no,
okay.
4 actually. No, I made 4 because the season 4 doll that was for the giveaway, that came after him.
Right.
Then it was Hedges, and then I built 1 for an order recently, and then I built 2 for an order recently, and then that was it. Yeah.
Nice.
But they're all gone, so I have nothing to show that's new right now.
Cool.
But it's fine. I have more. I do plan on eventually getting to that season 7 doll.
I love that doll. Personally.
Well, good for you, man.
Oh, you missed his whole spiel.
That's nice, Daniel.
That's nice, Daniel. Well, I think I part of what you were saying was like you were bringing attention to the fact that it just was so bad
doesn't look
that
good.
they never even used it in any other form other than just straight onto the camera.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I
And I tried to find pictures because I was like, no, there's no way. And there is literally nothing. The only time I think in Hit Entertainment where they shot him from the side in the later years, it's when they brought the season 6 doll back. Which is hilarious.
I've seen him from the side. I've Googled it. I found reference. He's got this big bulge
Like
of a
bulge,
head in the
right?
back,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
weird.
his back curves in and then comes out to the tail. And I'm like, what are you
You can tell by
doing?
Yeah.
He looks like a clip art of Barney from the side.
Literally the worst thing Hit could have done was bring this stuff in-house. They should have just let Irene and them continue to build it.
Yeah,
Instead of going, oh, we can do all of this in-house. And then you just clearly thought they couldn't.
It's my I don't.
The ugliest season 7 doll, which I actually liked for some reason, looked more like the suit,
The costume at the
The
time.
one they actually, I don't know if I'm repeating anything that was said while I was on, but
I'm gonna share my screen real quick just so that because I don't know specifically which one it is. Hold on.
it should just have the title of the tab, and it's not going to pop up. It's going to show up.
No. I'm looking up the season 7 doll. And there's a bunch of different ones, and I can't tell which one we're
There's
actually
a
talking
specific
about.
home video. There's a specific home video where they sit him down and he looks terrible.
So that fourth one over from the top, that was the prototype one that they used only in a few, and then that main, that's the main one. All of those pictures actually right there are the main one. Those 3 in the diagonal.
These are all the season 7.
They're the exact same doll. Yeah.
Ew. Wait.
However, no, that one looks fatter than the other one. It looks a little bit more chubbier than.
Why is his arm so high?
I like that one actually. Like he has more of a rounded head.
Hey, look, there's
that one's cool.
One
that
right
replica's
there.
cool.
This one's disgusting. I don't
I
even
love
care.
that one.
He is so gross.
I like that one.
I like the eyes on it and everything. I don't know why. I just love that doll.
Something wrong
I
with
never
him.
his head looked too much like a baseball to me.
Yeah, he was
Like
clearly
he literally has
than,
he has the lines for a baseball.
he was clearly much smaller than what they have been before. You could just tell.
Wow, man.
And it's so weird that they would
There's
build that one and then not use it because they had the season 6 one in place until they had clearly the other one. So it's like, why did you build 2 versions?
There's a very one of the most cringe shots in all of Barney, like in the franchise history, in the show, period. I forget, it was a season 9 episode. It was either like trying new things or something. Barney was learning how to juggle that whole entire episode. By the end, when they sing "I Love You," when,
Yeah.
he's on the idea bench with the sax or whatever. He does the wink, and the camera just sits there for another 7 seconds.
Yeah, it's.
Did we talk about that on the stream?
I think we turned out on the worst stream.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That took me
We were
out. I
looking at
remember
season
that.
9 stuff.
I mean, it was just.
And then like the music stopped, and you could hear like the ambience, like the birds.
Birds
Oh,
and
I
everything
just kept
in the-
going.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I remember you guys doing that clip. Yeah, that was so
Sorry.
weird. Such that awkward silence.
It's like cut, dude, cut.
Cut.
All right, man. Head, you want to?
Anyway,
bring up your thing.
No, keep going.
so every once in a while, I'll go to Google in the news tab
Same.
and search Barney the dinosaur, like to see what pops up.
sometimes.
Okay.
You know, I'm something of a Google myself.
Sometimes I use Google. Sometimes that's nice, Daniel.
Yeah, it's really nice, Daniel.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
Now, Artie.
And there's different news articles. Like the Houston Press says, Barney the dinosaur more influential than Nirvana. Probably. So the one I came across was 2. It was. I can wait.
like a teacher.
It was two. So it was one from Yahoo where paleontologists found a skeleton that looks like Barney. We can talk about that Sunday. But this one was interesting to me. So
Get to it. Hop to it.
so so Jay
Okay, all serious now.
So Jay Ballas, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. He is a ESPN basketball analyst, like a college ESPN basketball analyst. All right, let's move on.
Keep going. Keep
This is what I'm saying is not
keep
important
going,
at all.
man. Keep
Somebody please clip that.
Go ahead, Caleb.
No,
the
All right,
spotlight's
so
on
Barney was subpoenaed to court. And this is what you're trying to get to, right?
yes.
All
I
right.
was rudely interrupted like 8
Yeah.
times.
Mhm.
Anyway, so yeah, this dude Jay Ballas, he's a analyst for like ESPN. He does college basketball. He was on the Rick Eisner show.
Rick Moranis.
Rick Eisen, and before he was like an analyst, he was a lawyer. Yeah, it took me years to. And so, like, when it says here in the article, in '92, he basically represented a gentleman by the name of Philip Morris. Philip Morris was a costume manufacturer for birthday parties and stuff like that, and he had a costume by the name of Hillary the Hippo, but it looked so obviously like Barney that Lions kind of stepped in and was like, you can't do that. Here's a lawsuit. We're gonna sue you till you're dry. Yeah. Philip actually ended up winning the suit. He didn't countersue or anything, which I'm sure a lot of people did with him, but Lions ended up like taking it to the appeals court, and they just ended up settling there. And like Karan said, the headline kind of reads that, one time Barney was subpoenaed to court. What he meant was the costume that looks like him was subpoenaed. Basically, he was forcing his client to like bring the costume so they could compare and contrast and let the judge kind of determine who's in the right and who's in the wrong. It was just stuff like that. I kind of saw, I was like, why is the headline reading this? But when within context of the story, it's completely different.
Yeah, clickbait.
So, yeah. But I thought it was interesting.
Since the beginning of time. Awesome. Yeah, so
Nice.
I don't think we have any other news outside of the stuff that we just mentioned. So, and we've already been on here for like an hour and a half. So let's go ahead and do this commentary thing, if we will. Hedge is going to run it today just so that we don't get interrupted by ads every 10 minutes.
You got that YouTube.
But before that, I will make you guys a balloon animal. Hold on.
Ooh, balloons.
And before he does that, Warner Brothers just announced a Kobe Bryant biopic.
Wow. That's very nice, Daniel.
To make a balloon animal, you first need to have an air pump.
I still don't know where that came from.
All right, pick a color.
All right, Karan, shut up. All right, I'm back.
All right, we're ready to go. Tune in next time for me to finish the second part of how to make a balloon animal.
Oh,
A snake.
man.
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
I share screen. Oh my
Next
God.
time,
Said a
Sunday, we'll
balloon
make a
animal.
balloon animal. All right, let's do it.
Can everyone see the feature?
Me and my big mouth. Uh-oh.
I don't know how to do
Interpol
this.
warning.
Wouldn't be
Oh,
the best.
national agreements and national laws. Hey, I was reading that. The
Interpol warning. The International
Police
Criminal Police Organization. Did you guys used to ever race it to see if you could read it before it went off the screen?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, oh, great. Here's Kalen's
Oh, I
favorite.
This is
remember
a great
this.
promo.
I
This is a great
love
promo.
Hi.
I guess you're wondering why it's so busy.
Like they're clearly backstage,
Well,
but
it's because we're working on something very special.
Very special.
Our first movie, and it's coming soon to theaters,
Soon to theaters everywhere.
We'll be
Facts.
singing and laughing and lots of excitement. Oh boy!
and it's gonna be produced by
I
Dino
hate,
Kahlua.
I
It's going
hate
to
that
be a
costume.
Great adventure.
I do too.
Well,
So
guess
much.
the eyes.
I've got lots of work to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say
See
the
ya.
eyes stick out to me a lot.
It's just strange.
Those eyelashes
Don't
look really
miss Barney,
thick.
starring in his very
Edge,
first
don't be this
movie,
person.
Coming spring '98.
You just skipped
to
like
a
the-
theater near you.
The theme song.
Please
I think
stay
it's-
tuned
yeah, it's-
following this
right here.
presentation for previews
Who used to
of
get freaked
other
out about
Barney home
that
videos.
thing? There was someone
I
they used to scare.
It used to
I
be
did.
so quiet.
Yeah,
Just
that's
all
what, yeah,
the-
there's no music.
Please stay tuned to following this presentation.
Everybody hit the.
I love what they did in the intro because he doesn't come to life like this.
Dude, that was also a weird looking doll.
Absolutely.
Looked like a lizard.
Do you remember Bob in one of his streams? He shared a behind the scenes thing from this, and they were playing the coming to life sequence.
Yeah.
Were they?
If you can hear, yeah. So if you can hear really closely, you can hear David talking inside the suit.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no, they had
He's
instant.
like,
like,
"Can you
that
move over
with,
here?" He's like, "Yeah, I can move over here." I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, it's very
Yeah, of
off-putting.
course.
Here we go.
There's the doll on the tire swing.
I love this cue.
Shout out, dude.
I thought you said shut up.
No,
No,
no.
I thought you said shut up.
Shout out.
Shut up, dude.
Oh, I
Shut-
love this dude.
Stop
Shut up.
talking about what you like.
Nobody asked.
What a nice butterfly.
He
That's
looks
really
so
nice butterfly.
weird.
He's like, "Why am I out here?"
He just looks worried about something.
Oh,
I always
God.
hated
God.
that. One eye looks crooked. I always hated that.
Dude.
He's like, please don't talk to me.
There he goes. Where's he going?
Don't
Isn't he pretty? Goodbye, Mr. Butterfly.
Dude, this video gave birth to one of the
Hey, aren't you
best
Barney?
Barney songs.
I'll talk to you.
You know, wasn't this doll supposed to be the old Prime Show doll when it was starting to fall apart?
That's what Jess Nelson swears by, but it's not. It is absolutely not.
Well, you know, he said there just wasn't like new dolls made for the 4th season, but I was like, no, there's clearly like 2 of them made.
Well, Jess was.
Literally.
I think he considered those home videos after season 3 another season because he wasn't there. You know what I mean? Because they took a whole
It
year.
was
to
a
do-
curating.
3 little
Yeah.
butterflies looking at you. One flew away, and then there were 2. Butterfly, butterfly, happy all day.
Facts.
Butterfly, butterfly, fly, fly away.
They
I've
did,
always
dude.
wanted this playset.
2 little butterflies
I-
singing in the
I've always
sun.
wanted a little
One
wooden.
flew away, and then
wooden
there was
structure.
one.
I'm sure a contractor could build that easily.
Easily, because I mean, it's nothing special.
Yeah.
It's literally
Platform.
blank.
One
And a lookout.
little butterfly left all alone. He flew away, and then there was none.
Hey,
It's funny. I sing this song all the time, but I just make it about a cat. I'll sing it to a cat just randomly.
Hi, butterfly. Robert, is that your shadow? Yes. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. That's my shadow. Good. Because I just
Good.
sensed it.
Good.
Now you're it. Well,
Good.
Why is it so close to him?
They look like they're gonna attack him.
I'll tell you rest in a way.
I always loved it.
I used to play that
Like,
shit
when
with
they're not-
him, and it's so dumb because it's so easy to tag a shadow.
Yeah.
Like it's,
Like they're imagining, so he just joins the fun. See?
it just ruins it.
Wow.
Dang, Ashley, you got
Look how
big.
big your shadow is, Ashley.
Why is he aura
Check
farming?
that doll on the right.
That's not your shadow. Didn't
Oh, I
use,
think
is
it's
it?
my shadow. I believe that's my
Watch his eyes
shadow.
blink. Watch his eyes blink.
boy looking left and right too. Like, what's over there?
Looks like
He's
you were
jumping up
opening
and
They
a
bounce around a
They
lot.
still, bro.
It sure
Them eyes was loose.
Them is some loose eyes.
And Barney, look what I can make with my shadow.
Hey, you know,
That's
y'all are
great,
saying how
Daniel.
like
Pretty
Barney's
butterfly,
not
Ashley.
real.
And see how
What?
my bunny can really hop, hop, hop.
Hey, you know how you're always saying like these adventures, they're not actually happening, and he's not really there. To me, this always feels like he's not really there. I didn't call him specifically. Okay.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay, whatever.
Oh wait.
Please go away. It's too damn hot.
Facts.
I always love the
Man, get
rendition
down
of
with
the
it.
song.
Come on. Let's go. I don't know if I could disagree with that.
What's the first?
Bob Singleton's, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree.
This
Imagine
Barney always
the
looks like he's
transition
looking
every time.
down. I think I noticed that too.
Imagine the
Every
transition
shot of him.
time. Like you pop in like Sensational Day, and you're used to like Barney's kind of like.
Yeah, no, I don't
Usual
like
dead.
how those cheeks do that.
And then you pop in a video like this, and he looks completely
We can
different.
share
Mhm.
all this fresh air and have some fun playing in the sun.
Yep, no better time to be funny than a day when it's sunny. Oh, but
I was like,
remember,
are y'all rhyming?
we have to protect our eyes and skin from too much
Oh,
sun.
We've already
This
put the
melody. Someone brought up that
sunscreen,
melody
but the sun
in one of the
is kind of
Facebook groups.
bright.
How that's like a Bob Singleton
I think
thing
we
that he
can
would do.
fix that.
That he does in a lot of different episodes. And there's no name to it, but I just heard it.
So Bob did this one.
I would imagine so.
I've been looking in my Barney bag.
Ooh, this arrangement. Hold up. I like that.
I got mine.
I like that whistle, yeah. I got mine. I don't know.
He's just spitting in the background.
Man, let the boy get down.
Like Barney, you're gonna help us, or you're just gonna dance.
They're just like, oh wait.
You know, that was always the one aspect about the Barney bag I always hated, is that he never helps out. He's just dancing in the background.
You just want to cut the plate and
You're using a
put the-
right
use the marker right here.
color.
All right, yeah, you got it.
Very good, Kristen.
Somebody did confirm they actually made those
That reminds me of Baby Bob.
like while filming.
Oh man, I can see them
What
making
you
those,
see the
but yeah, I'm
final,
sure they did.
like the final product is them like wearing it.
You think they actually made it?
They're so shiny.
Correct.
Oh, good job.
Oh, I like yours. Oh, that looks really neat.
Wow.
It's
It
a new
looks like
Balenciaga
it
sun visor.
really pays off.
Mm.
No, don't do
Yeah,
that
that's
to me,
true.
man. Don't do
Cool. These visors protect our eyes from the sun.
Uh-huh.
And if
You're
you
looking
can't
directly into
see
the
them,
sun.
Well, there are lots of things to see out here, but have you ever listened to
It
a
is Bob
beautiful
Singleton.
day?
Listen to a beautiful day.
Oh, sure. Lots of people and animals are
Dude,
busy
we have to
during
talk
the
about
day.
his evolution one of these
Listen to
days.
What's going on around
Yeah.
us right
Like
now.
how he evolved from Backyard Gang throughout the lyric era. So sometimes I didn't even know it was him.
Flying high in the
Bob
sky.
Singleton through the years. Barney would
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of cars and trucks are
Bob Singleton would
driving
use the same flute that he used in episode 1.
The Bob Singleton suit
Useless
changed many times
information.
throughout the years.
Good listeners. Do you hear anything else?
Oh, Barney, I hear birds chirping. They sound really
I'm gonna make a
sweet.
prediction because I've never seen this. Are they gonna hear BJ whistling and then BJ's gonna show up?
Sounds.
They're
Oh,
not
okay.
in
What do you mean,
this one.
Barney?
You gotta wait
Okay.
and see.
Hey,
Well,
well,
I mean,
just
kid,
spoiled
what
it
is
for
the
you.
point to
But
watch it then? They're not in here.
Well, they're not in the cover.
But that
They're
doesn't
not
mean
in the
anything.
cover. So, I mean,
Sound tells
yeah, it does.
You gotta wait and see. No, they're not.
They were
in it.
both
They're not on the
they
cover
were
of
both-
Barney's beach party either.
Yummy honey.
Whoa.
These were
Okay, got a point.
all with water and lots of sunshine. They help the flowers.
Come on, you're just like the what's it called, the candle promotion that they did like a couple years ago.
Is Barney gonna be there? Oh, you gotta wait and see. It's just a cardboard cutout.
Big flower bed here in the playground.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be neat.
I think that can be arranged.
Dude, one of the best songs ever.
What was that in the background? That sound that was playing when they turned to flowers. Somebody's mic picked up like a plane or something. It was like, whoa.
Beautiful when it is given away.
I like how Barney said, "Yeah, y'all can dress up like flowers. I ain't doing that."
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, Barney's not real, so.
So that's why he has no excuse to not be wearing the costume.
Yeah, they didn't make
No one
him
can
one.
no one can
Really-
judge him if he's not real.
Really, the video was just about the kids having fun and leaving Barney out of it.
This song is fire.
That choreography.
Bro, Angelo Natali, he's supposed to be writing some music for us eventually, but that dude was a masterpiece with his music.
I can't stand these eyes, dude. Like,
they
stay
move
focused.
around way too much.
And you know, so many people say he's on Barney.
It's funny when he's looking at their direction, but his eyes are like right over there.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make a flower to go along with the song next time. I'll make it next time.
So many different kinds, different
A
shapes.
balloon. I was gonna make it. Don't worry about it.
Smells so pretty too. You know what?
I wish you were part of this video. Just in the, like they cut to you, and you're like, I'm gonna make it.
Flowers we are.
I'm gonna go-
No,
I
I'm
don't
I just make my own play along videos.
And Barney's like, "Yeah, okay, well, anyway,
Start with me first.
I'll wait."
Pardon me, sir. May I be so bold to say you look like a bright marigold?
Boy's teeth look just like the flower petals.
Stop.
He's a sunflower.
Growing up to the sky, high as a tower. It's easy to see that you're a sunflower.
All right, I'm a sunflower.
What did you call me? Them fighting words where I come from.
Barney?
All right, I'm a sunflower.
My memory for flowers has grown
a bit hazy.
But if I'm not mistaken, you are a daisy.
That's great. I'm a daisy. I love the daisy. I love the daisy. So
I would love that.
I
would love the daisy.
I am Barney.
Ooh, let me think.
She's a
I wonder why they
dinosaur.
abandoned the other twin, except for when they needed her for a sister storyline.
Up and down, nothing very fancy. Now
Part
I'll
of the
stop
weakest
by
actor.
up. Wow, because you are a pansy.
But they were both good every time you saw them.
I'm a pin.
Oh, you're all beautiful. Beautiful flowers for a beautiful day. Now, line up so I can take a good look at you.
You didn't get a good look at them already?
I've been dancing behind you.
Your eyes are bouncing everywhere.
No.
Oh God! I'm a
What
flower.
happened to the kids?
My, you were very
Hello there to all my
Morty.
friends.
taller in the sunshine every day.
A flower, Rick.
Oh, jeez.
Every day, we're growing when we're sleeping, and even when we play.
And as we grow a little stronger.
We can do more things.
So are you. Each
We
day we
can
grow
grow a little taller.
not
Smaller,
smaller,
not smaller.
but friendlier too. We try to be a
Such a
little
late
nicer
high five.
as we grow.
The boy had to get up there first. Jordan didn't give him nothing to work with. Come on, let's break it down. Man, shout out to Miss Penny, dude. She used to get down with the choreo.
Mhm.
And so are you. Each day we grow a little taller, a little bigger.
You know what I like about these 3 videos?
No.
There's always a song that
Well, you didn't.
there's always a song that like corresponds with the theme.
You said that's what you like or you hate?
That's what I like.
Yeah.
So I can't run around. They have their own theme. Anything can happen. Adventure Buzz, and then Mr. Sun for this one.
Flowers are growing.
Birds are singing.
Okay. Yeah.
Barney, this is a pretty day. But you know what I wish I could do just once?
Dude, I love these actors. These are some of the best actors they
Oh
had.
yeah.
I wish I could stay up
Oh yeah.
all night long. Oh, I like these.
Oh,
I don't know much
facts.
about the nighttime. I'm always in bed. I'll
Don't
wait
do it.
until I can sleep in the daytime.
You'll have heart
Yeah,
problems
but
like
every
me.
time I try to stay up late, I fall asleep.
Oh, I used to have really bad
No,
heart
that's
problems
because
when I
you're
did that.
The night's gone.
Mhm.
I've missed it.
Maybe there is a way you can stay up all night.
Take a fire energy shot.
If we use our imaginations, that is. But we better.
All we need is a little Coke.
How do you do that?
I take a bath. Put on my PJs. Brush my teeth.
I take a bath.
Listen to a bedtime story.
We don't have time for all that.
And
Well,
get
that's great. Here's a dial.
Mom and Dad.
Watch some YouTube.
Oh, you're making me sleepy. Oh, come on.
Edge, can you move the black banners off of it?
The what?
The
Just the
ratio.
black banners off the side.
Like full screening it?
Yeah, can you take them off?
I don't think you can, because that was the ratio
Yeah.
at the time.
Yes, it's 4:3.
Let's do it together.
Are you?
I know, Kaylin.
Oh.
Let's have some fun. Come sing along. Getting ready for bed won't take too long.
Actually,
Here we go.
or season 13. The acting ratio thing.
All we need is a little caffeine.
We're getting ready for bed. Let's take a bath.
Mmm. Hold up.
Bath my
Oh,
ass.
no. Hold on. Let me take that back a second.
You
That
ever
was-
heard this song?
They was flowing on that.
It,
Ready for bed? Let's take a bath. Hey.
this is on the Sleeping Time Songs album too.
We'll go on
Okay.
to our next thing.
Was that a direct like promotion for this video?
Good.
I don't know if it was. I think they just capitalized off of it.
But Barney, you don't have any PJs. Yeah, right.
We need a song like this for the podcast. Getting ready
Because
for bed. Let's
this
start
video
the pod.
released a day after the debut of season 4, so like it would be weird for them to be trying to promote a home video and a new season, like and an album. You know what I mean? And they had Bedtime with Barney, the radio show, somewhere around there too.
PJs on.
I have green ones. I have red. I have purple instead.
My boy Robert and that little cheetah printer.
Is this the Mother Goose medley?
Getting ready for bed.
It does look
Or
like
not? Melody.
Brush our teeth. Brush our teeth.
Barney, look,
My teeth are glowing.
Look clean. Now let's get going. This is fun, isn't it?
Getting ready for bed.
Let's get tucked in.
Get tucked in. Get tucked in. We'll be nice.
No, I want my own bed.
With blanket wrapped around us tight.
Hmm.
Now we're ready for bed. Let's go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I'm good.
Let's not make a peep.
Now we're ready.
Oh my
for
god, that
bed.
is cheetah print.
Go to
Yeah, it was like,
sleep.
my boy is ready for bed.
Nighty
You
night.
know,
I love
kid-
that. I love
the kid has
the
no
music notes
business
with the
wearing
tap.
cheetah print.
Barney, this isn't working.
What's your
It's
problem?
still daytime. Yeah, it's still bright outside. How about a bedtime story, Barney? That always helps me go to sleep.
Oh, sure. I know a great story about bedtime.
Oh, tell us.
No. I said a bedtime story.
Oh, come cozy.
Yep.
Okay, here goes. Listen carefully. Our story is called Just One More Thing.
The Backyard Show plays the entire VHS tape.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Sarah who always
Barney
wanted just
Wiki.
one more
Kristen plays
thing.
a girl named Sarah, and her real name is Sarah Hickman.
Just one more thing before I sleep.
First appeared
Just
in
one more thing for me to keep. Just one more
Barney's Good Day, Good Night is the only time that Robert Kristen slept in bed.
Just one more thing before I sleep.
Ever.
Dude,
according to the Purple Rain podcast.
Yeah.
Each night,
I hope we
Sarah's
never get that popular. They start using us as a source of information on
blankie and
Wiki.
pillow to help her sleep.
And these people would go build a whole new set just to do a bedtime story.
It's your kindly old grandfather.
Y'all want that kind of
Are
money.
you napping?
Bro, those
No,
big
I'm wide
bifocals, my God.
So you are, for goodness sake.
Yeah, this set is crazy just for this cutaway.
The downstairs closet. May I
Cut
take
away
you-
like it's Family Guy.
Yeah.
So
Lois, that reminds me of the
It reminds me of the
time
time we had.
And with a pat, he wished her
Lois.
good night.
This reminds me of the time you went to sleep that one time. Remember that?
And the sand
Remember the time you went to bed?
with their magical sand to send
Ooh,
Sarah
that's
off
nice.
to sleepy land.
That's nice. That's a nice theory.
What the hell? Are you-
Mesothelioma.
And
If
as
you were a
Sarah
loved one.
snuggled down in her warm little bed,
You might be
her
entitled to
kindly old
conversation.
grandfather smiled and said, "Night, night, little buttercup. Don't open your eyes till the sun is up."
Barney Wiki.
Oh,
Barney's Good Day,
grandfather
Good Night.
dear.
This is the only time that
Smudgy?
Kristen has ever
I'm
contracted
sorry to say, I
mesothelioma.
still can't sleep. We've heard this before. It has a familiar ring. I'm sorry, grandfather. I need just one more thing.
Yeah, some
How
melatonin.
about a great big frog with googly eyes? A
Barney,
baby
who are these
dog
random people
that
in my room?
walks and cries. A playful cat that says meow, or a puppy dog that barks bow wow.
Back to Sleep by Chris Brown.
Oh,
Play
grandfather,
it.
grandfather, I feel so weepy. Oh my, I'm still not sleepy.
Sometimes when it's hard for me to sleep, I use my imagination.
You see a copyright
to
claim
help
slowly
me
fading into the screen.
A sheet to count from her.
What if that shelf just caved in? He fell.
I would laugh so hard.
The shot gets too wide. It's just two people holding both sides of the shelf.
Pink pajamas.
David Joyner crawls out of the suit to help the shelf not fall.
Now go to sleep and make it snappy.
Just one more thing.
Oh
then I'll
man,
be
dude, you gotta. All right, let's not talk to this. Listen to this
just
thing.
one last
You'll love
thing
this song.
for her to keep. Just one last thing before she sleeps. Just one last thing she sure would miss. That very last thing is a good night kiss.
Hmm. Hey, he's there.
What's that, Mac Johnson?
May the moon and stars sing you lullabies. May your way be lit by fireflies. May you dream sweet dreams, good and true. For we'll be there watching over you.
I can't stand that tone of voice when they sing.
Man, I remember seeing the behind the scenes.
Trespassing charge.
Thanks, Barney. That was a good story, but I'm still not sleepy.
Unsatisfied.
Could you sing us a lullaby? Sometimes that
It cuts to you in the
Oh, great.
background.
All
Barney, I
we
think
need
it was
is a story.
fine.
Now, can you just sing us a song instead?
Okay, here goes. Close your eyes.
I know it's late. I know it's late.
Good night.
Baby, I can't focus.
Y'all could put the curtains down and close the windows, but whatever.
Maybe turn off the lights. You know.
Maybe turn off the lights too.
The boy stopped singing and just started humming.
That's really pretty, Barney. But it's just no use.
Song sucks.
I can't get to sleep when it's still light outside.
That's why she played that role in the story.
I
Now watch him
we're
alter
missing
time
just one
with-
more
with the bend of a-
thing to
of
make
a
it
finger.
Really nighttime.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
Jeez, Kaylin.
It's the jukebox from Pizza Inn.
This is my super duper terrific night timer.
Wow, I've never seen anything like that.
Or you
Barney.
made that crap up.
Neither. That's
Yeah, I was like, it's because I made it up.
It sure is different looking.
And it's very, very special
Why?
because when you turn
The
this
way it's
They
dial
had to
Lord,
really
when the
repurpose
world-
that for that boombox.
Dude, you hear that? Listen to the nighttime in the background.
Oh,
What the hell?
Yeah, people in Arkansas.
Wait, what the?
You know, I bet if you turn that dial any way further, the moon just turns
sure,
off.
Steven. Just turn the dial.
It's black outside.
Here it goes.
Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Somebody else that working in the garden.
But we're going to stay all
Somebody
Just
trying to
imagine
speak
all
his
the
bro,
animals that are
stop.
nocturnal, like waking up and going back to sleep.
Like, bro, knock it off,
Just
dude.
give the dial another turn.
That's like terrorism. Because he's messing with weather too, right?
This is neat. Wow, I like this. Come on, everybody. Let's go outside.
Well, I like this. Come on, everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We get to go.
Like they'd never
It
seen nighttime
really
before.
is nighttime. Night sure
We don't
is
have to
different from
pretend.
day.
I can
It's a
make
lot
it nighttime.
So this is what nighttime looks like.
And listen, I don't hear any birds singing or any
You guys are how
cars or
old?
trucks
Like
either.
8? So you've never once seen nighttime? What are you talking about?
What's that, Barney?
This is the
No,
first
because
time seeing the white sun.
When the sun sets, children just shut off.
During the day.
So the next day.
Now listen carefully and you can hear them.
It's funny. My parents brought my brother
I hear crickets
telescope?
chirping.
so like we'll like go out sometimes like at night and like look at the stars. So within this context, this video makes no
It's fun
sense.
to listen to the nighttime.
Listen to the nighttime.
You can hear the wind whistling.
Listen to the nighttime.
You can hear a star
Man.
fall.
Bob built these instrumentals, bro.
Listen to the nighttime.
This set looks great
You
at
can
night.
hear the
It does.
frogs singing.
You know, have Barney
Listen to the
cubic
nighttime.
glowing.
You can hear the crickets
Yeah, I think
call.
the Barney costumes always look really good at night.
It's each and every nighttime.
That's what I was saying about the Camp One
Hey.
Runner.
Music for days and
Did he change the instrumental even between this and Camp One Runner?
I think so, because it sounds a lot different.
Well, wait, I
than
don't think he
Camp
did
One
Camp
Runner.
One Runner.
No, that was Joe Phillip.
listen to the
They both killed it though. But I love this one so much. I like that dun, 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 behind it. Like, listen to it.
listen to the nighttime.
Oh yeah,
Check
hold
the
up.
car.
Hold up.
Listen to the nighttime.
You can hear the raindrops sprinkle.
Listen to the nighttime.
They hit you right in
Hear
the.
the branches
Man.
blow.
This costume looks better at night too than it does.
It does, yeah.
Every
You barely see it.
friend.
You can't see his eyes just shaking back and forth.
Together they make harmony.
It's like a
It's like a nighttime sleeping.
Barney, you right?
Jesus, his nose is giant.
Listen to the
That them background. That's my new hyperfixation. Oh my gosh.
Listen to the night.
Doom, doom.
Barney, what's that sound?
Hey, what in the world is that?
It's
Baby
BJ.
Bob, Baby Bob just sleeping.
Let's go see.
I think in the first video we get a whole tour of the brand new set.
It is, and that's why I thought, like I was just about to say, it's kind of weird because all three of these movies they didn't even utilize the treehouse like that. Just very small bits of
The
it.
sounds are coming from up here.
But I just assumed it wasn't done around that time. But it's like clearly it was. At least part of it.
I guess most
There's
girls
definitely
are
someone on
good.
Barney with
At the
poor
puppet.
Scooter McNutty. There was a talking squirrel.
That's the 1988 Scooter doll.
All night long,
All night long,
evening bells are ringing.
evening bells are ringing.
Ding, ding, dong.
Ding, ding, dong.
Proto Scooter.
Come on.
Are you
Oh, split the sun.
sleeping? Are you sleeping?
Are you sleeping?
Mm.
Are you sleeping?
Evening bells
Yeah,
are
you down with it.
ringing. Evening bells are ringing.
Evening bells are ringing. Evening bells are ringing. Ding, ding, dong. Ding.
Karan, who sings this on the Great Adventure soundtrack?
Someone sing that on there?
I'm going up to look out.
I don't know.
She does
Let
it
me look
just
up.
like this.
I want to see the moon and the stars.
Like as far as the rounds go, or
I'll go
what?
with you.
Yeah, like same exact
I wonder what we'll be able
bridge,
to
hook,
see
melody,
through the
everything.
telescope.
I love that
Bet you
cover
see
of
some
that
pretty
song.
sights from up there.
Mm.
This will be
There's a lot of
fun.
songs on that soundtrack I do not like, but I actually really do like that cover of
Oh,
Fairy
look at
Chaka.
the moon and the stars.
Sing,
It's
Jennifer
different.
Rush.
I'm gonna look at the moon.
Okay.
Oh, look at all this.
I
didn't
look at
listen-
this,
I
not
don't
look
think I've ever
stable.
heard.
Stars too. This is so neat. I've never seen it at night.
Oh, this episode actually has one of my favorite songs, and I just realized that.
The treehouse looks
Aiken Drum?
a little different at
Yeah,
I was
it
gonna
can
say,
drum.
Aiken
I love that. I love that
In
song. I
fact,
forgot that's from this
It's a little
video.
scary.
Yeah, man, that's one of them good ones.
It's okay, Ashley. There's nothing to be scared
Look how
of.
spacious it is.
Barney,
Yeah.
what's that
Like a whole
sound?
house in there.
Maybe it's Robert and Kristen up in the lookout.
It's
Let's
not
call it like the
us.
Airbnb
It sounds
treehouse.
kind of like an owl.
I'd sleep there.
So Barney makes his money on the
That's not
side.
an owl.
Yeah.
Is it a ghost?
There are no such things as ghosts. And if there were, they wouldn't be that clumsy.
It just fall and bashes his forehead.
Oh,
Steven. Guess I didn't scare anybody, did I? Oh, thought we might need a flashlight? Are you okay down there? Yes, our goal is now to be
No, he's bleeding.
flashlight.
Well,
Totally
instead of a
separate shot.
flashlight, why don't
Yeah,
we
hi.
use nature's lights?
Nature's lights?
Well, sure. Come on, I'll show you. Here we go.
It feels weird not
That'd
having
be funny.
BJ
Like,
Baby
Steven,
Bob.
I know you ain't talking. You were in this very treehouse trying to make some lemonade.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. For a
That
long
hadn't
time.
happened yet.
There's fireflies.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
technically,
Steven
yeah.
says.
They glow in
I haven't done that
the
yet.
They sure are.
You're ruining the season.
Hey, they're making a shape. It looks like the moon. That's another one of nature's night lights, right, Barney?
That's right, Ashley. And that's a full moon.
It looks like a big round circle.
Then you know there
Yes,
was
Kristen?
once a man that lived in the moon.
His name was Aiken Drum.
Is that a desk?
Some people say
That was
there's a
Neil
man
Armstrong.
in the moon.
That's a close second.
Really, a
Theory.
man in the moon?
Speculation.
No, not really.
But it's
really
fun
a
to
man in the moon?
pretend the
He's
moon
lying.
is made of.
He's up here lying to me.
Well, as long
10 or
as we're
15 years later.
pretending. I'm guessing some
They go
Barney
visit the man in the
little
moon.
kids are up there too.
They literally go visit.
The song goes so hard.
There was a man lived in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. There was a man lived in the moon, and his name was Aiken Drum.
What'd he do?
And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. He played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum.
Facts.
And his hair was made of spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti.
Oh,
That boy Bob would layer an instrumental, bro. Every new round of it has something new.
Chuck E. Cheese animation.
Oh, there it is.
And his nose was made of cheese. Cheese, cheese. His nose was made of cheese.
It does look like a Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
I feel like they use the same animation company.
The fact that they were all part of Chuck E. Cheese tells me probably so. What was his name though?
That was so much
Oh, I love that one.
There sure are lots of stars out tonight.
Stars are nature's night lights, too.
The sky is covered with them. They're so beautiful and twinkling. Look, there goes a shooting star.
And another.
It's an alien.
It's the egg.
Let's go down and see what's
You
doing.
know, in order for them to see that many stars, Barney had to turn off the entire city.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. No
Like all that light
pollution.
pollution, he had to turn off everyone's lights.
It's the symbiote from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
In the night sky, we can look for constellations.
What are constellations, Barney?
Well, constellations are groups of stars that make a special shape, like this ladle. Some people call it a dipper
Orion's
because
belt.
we use it to dip soup or water from a pot.
Me,
Orion's
You
Dagger.
gotta
Yeah, your belt.
See,
my belt.
that group of bright stars is called
Shout out to
It's
the
much
green
better than
screen.
Barney like pointing a
Look at the green
flashlight in the
screen.
sky.
Dude, I think you can clearly tell that was just an arm.
Constellation. What is that, Barney?
Like not the suit.
Trademark.
Like it was just like someone just put an arm on it.
made by my funny
Trademark
firefly
image.
friends.
Barney.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that star. It's twinkling so brightly. It's the prettiest star we've seen tonight.
Is it?
I don't know what
that.
to call it. Same.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle,
What?
twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. How I wonder what you
Oh,
Well, it's been scientifically proven that it's actually just a ball of gas.
I would love for all of us just pasted into this video and them reacting to us talking.
The sun's
Well,
shining,
actually,
Barney.
It's not really like a star.
Is that
you know?
actually a
The sun
Didn't
is
Cody
shining
say
out.
that in Great
We
Adventure?
call this time of day dawn.
Star.
or
yeah,
sunrise.
a star?
Brand new thing.
Stars are balls of
Get him
gas,
out
millions
from
of
here.
miles from here.
Millions of miles.
can't even- Just the worst friend to have around.
Roosters are white.
That
Dream
one friend that just points out all
as
the technicalities.
Oh my God, it has rabies.
The sun give the sky a pretty
Man,
glow.
they built a much better puppet later.
It looks like a big orange peel. It's beautiful.
I'm talking about
This
Twitter.
has really been fun, Barney. We wanted to stay up all night, and we have.
Boy,
And she was so happy she nailed that line.
please shine down on me.
Look at the squirrel still scratching his face. And you over here singing. I'm trying to wake up.
Right now on the tree.
These little children are asking you to please come and so we can play with you.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun,
Man, it's gonna be so hard to get down those stairs in that costume.
Yeah, I was just thinking
Like, I'm all like, I wonder how many times Joyner has fallen down on those.
Well, that's what I wonder. Like when they were building the set, did they put the suit out there to help make sure that, like,
in my pajamas.
you know, like he could fit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they purposely made all the steps big enough for his foot to be on there, not
Right.
just human feet. Otherwise, you're really, because then you're only able to use half your foot to actually use the steps.
Stay up all night,
Mhm.
Barney.
Oh, you're welcome, Stephen. I'm glad you liked it.
plus the railing would be too
It was
close to
fun
the
listening to all the
tree,
crickets
so he
and
couldn't really
frogs.
get there if he
I
wanted
love those
to.
Yeah.
silly fireflies. And the shooting stars were fantastic. We even got to see
I love
the
this rendition.
big dinosaur constellation.
Well, the best constellation would be one with stars shaped like a heart, because it would remind me of all the friends I love. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Oh, I like that. I love that.
I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Going great. Thanks.
Thanks.
I guess I better get going. Me too. See you later.
Oh, okay, bye-bye. See you soon. So long, everybody.
They need to go all the way up there for that.
Dude, what
They
if
need time.
what if the day is just starting over? It's a constant
But,
loop.
like, it's looping back to the beginning.
The kids come
See the
back
kids
to the
coming-
playground.
They just start coming.
It's like, all right, I guess we're doing it again.
That'd be crazy if an episode actually ended like that. If it just starts where it ended. That would be cool.
Name was Ink and Drum. His name was Ink and Drum. And he played.
Yeah, I used to love his rendition, like his medley at the end.
That honestly went by faster than I thought it would.
I know, it felt short. Thank you. I like it too.
Ooh. Say what?
Oh.
Wow. How about that?
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Activates.
Ooh. Hi.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That was fun, guys. But we've gone long enough, I think. Thank you, Orion, for being on this episode of the podcast. We truly appreciate you. Thanks for sharing your expertise, the music, the stuff that you're working on.
He's touched millions of children.
Touched millions of children across multiple generations. You never stop touching them.
I've touched my fair share of children at Epstein Island.
So remember,
I would admit
everybody
it-
else, this is a double feature weekend. So Sunday we'll be back at 7 p.m. Central again with Ronnie. Ronnie is a costume performer. He performed as Barney in the A Day in the Park with Barney at Universal Studios. So we'll talk to him about what it was like being Barney, being in the suit. I think it's going to be really cool. We've never been able to talk to anyone with the exception of Voss on any of our platforms about what it was like being Barney and that kind of thing. And granted, he's not series related. It would still just be kind of cool to hear his inside. He was one of the best, I think, performers they had, at least in the later years of it. So he'll be with us on Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time to talk about all of that. Otherwise, Orion, thank you again so much for coming on. Tell everybody where they can find you and how they can support you, man.
You can find me on Orion Dagger, both on Instagram and Facebook. You can support me with all your love and stuff. Imagination. Keep using your imaginations, people.
And I'll see you next time.
Great. And then, Hedge, tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube.com. Hedge on Stage on YouTube, and also Hedge on Stage on Instagram, and Hedge on Stage on TikTok. All three of them.
Facts. Kaylin?
Find me on Instagram, T River Tributes, all one word. And yeah, subscribe. Hit the bell, hit the button, hit the everything.
Hit the quad.
Nope. All right. Well, that's our show, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you all on Sunday. Later.